Alright gang, welcome to Hansen Speed Shop. This should be a pretty cool episode today. A gentleman by the name of Tim Heckbarth contacted me about doing my first, hired build. He's part of a group of guys called the Brew City Gassers, and they're kind of a nostalgic drag racing gasser club. And they're involved with some really cool events that happen during the course of the year. One of them being the out-of-sight drags held at Great Lakes Dragaway in Union Grove, Wisconsin, and that will be in the end of June. I'll put the dates of these events up in the video. And then the other one that I usually go to is the Fallout Drags at Rock Falls Raceway in Eau Claire, and that is in, I believe, September. So we're going to be doing some replicas of some of the guys in the club's cars. So that's going to be super cool. You're going to get to see all that here at Hansen Speed Shop. We're going to start with Tim's 64 Galaxie. So we're going to be using this Hot Wheels 64 Galaxie, which I think is the best choice to go with to do a replica of his car. So this is what we have to work with. It's already got the same style teardrop hood scoop on it, and basically the stance on the car and everything's going to work out really well. First thing we're going to do is get this thing stripped, torn apart, and cleaned up. I've already got our color picked out. This is from Rust-Oleum. It was called Canvas White, and I think that'll be the closest that I could find to kind of that off-white that was offered from Ford in the mid-60s. I think it was maybe called Wimbledon White or something close to that. I could be wrong, but this should work out pretty good. We're going to do a cool wheel swap on here, try to get the look as close as I can to his car. Also going to do the custom make some side exit exhaust like on his car. Shave off the exhaust that's on here. And then as far as the logos go on the car, most of it is going to be done by hand with the exception of like the Ford and the 427 on the door. That will be decals, but everything else will be hand done. So this should be pretty cool. Really excited about doing this project and the ones to come. So we'll get this thing stripped, torn apart, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so we're back on Tim's Galaxie here. In the background, you can see the two other cars that I'm working on for this project. We're doing another Ford Econoline as a Haulin Ass truck, which I built like about a year or so ago, and then I got this order to do another one. So I'm basically just building another replica of the one that I already built. And this Hot Wheels 55 Chevy Gasser is going to be a replica of the Crankenstein gasser, which I also built, and the video of that is up on the channel as well. That was just put out earlier this year. But getting to the main car of this video, the 64 Galaxie. So, up front, I've got these Johnny Lightning wheels that have the little center hubcap on them. I wanted to run a little bit wider deep dish wheel out back like his car has got. So I've got these kind of deep dish Hot Wheels rear rider wheels out back. The wheels will obviously get painted. But what we're going to have to do, because the back of the car, as you can see, is just not really sitting right. And the axle width just is not quite how I want it to be. What we're going to have to do is make a custom back axle to make the back just slightly wider. And then I also want to get the car to where it just sits up a little bit, give this thing some rake. Also shaved off the little exhaust tips that came from Hot Wheels, because like I talked about, we're going to be doing the side exit exhaust just like on his car. But otherwise the body is all stripped, cleaned up, ready to rock and roll. The interior might do a little bit of detailing on that. Otherwise, it's pretty nice. Got a roll bar and everything in it from Hot Wheels, so that's going to be really cool. Basically, the next step is going to be to get that back axle made, and then we can start painting and detailing on this. The Ford Econoline is ready for paint, and then we'll do the front rear axles, detail up the body, make an exhaust for it. And then the 55 is also basically ready for paint. Um, so this project's for the guys at the Brew City Gassers. Super cool. Really excited to build these cars for them. And we'll keep moving along. Alright gang, it is time for the final unveil on Tim's Galaxie. The thing came out looking absolutely sweet, but this thing was really a chore to do with all the detailing that was involved on this thing. I hope you dig the car, Tim. If you guys out there dig it, give it a thumbs up. Comment below, let me know what you think of the car. We did this car as a commission build for Tim, along with 2 other cars for the guys in the Brew City Gassers. If you guys dig gassers and vintage drag cars and vintage drag racing in general, June 25th and 26th in Union Grove, Wisconsin at Great Lakes Dragway. They're holding the Out of Sight Drags, which is going to be a super awesome event. I'm planning on being there. So if you guys are in the area, June 25th and 26th, I would definitely recommend heading out to the Out of Sight Drags. I'm planning on being there, hopefully, so if you guys see me, say hi. But we'll get into everything we did on Tim's car here. So there was just so much detail to capture, from the wheels, the stance, all the lettering on the body. A lot of work went into this car, but I think it turned out pretty cool. So we tried to do as close to the color of Tim's car that I could get, and that came out looking really good. Then I did the 427 on the front fender, the 425 horsepower on the scoop, and then we did the little scoop inserts in black also. Gave the thing some hood pins and did the little trim on the tops of the fenders. Did the side trim out. I could not find the 427, the Ego logo and a decal, so I did my best to just hand do that on the door, and that came out looking pretty good. The Ford above the back wheel is a decal, because there was just kind of no way I was going to be able to hand paint that, but the David Leon Ford I did, and then the AA Stalker on the back roof panel I did. We got some Johnny Lightning wheels up front that I painted body color with the chrome center caps, and then we got some Hot Wheels deep dish steel wheels out back that I also painted body color. On the back, we got rid of the little exhaust that was on the back, detailed out the taillights. Up front, just basically left everything chrome. Left the interior black on this car. I think that looked pretty good. And then underneath, we did the side exit exhaust, just like on Tim's car, and then just detailed everything out satin black, and detailed out the engine Ford blue. And then I also painted this lower part of the body here, body color also. Tons of detailing on this car. I hope you dig it. I hope Tim digs it. We'll take a look at the other 2 cars here that I did for the Brew City Gassers, which were just basically cars that I've done before, but we'll just take another look at them anyway. Alright guys, so here was the second car that I was commissioned to build, which was another Haulin Ass. And this thing actually came out even cooler and even better than the original one I built. I tried to do this one a little bit more accurate to the real truck, so I detailed out the headlights just like the real thing. Hand did the Haulin Ass on the side of the truck and did the little donkey. Tried to get the wheels a little bit closer to the real thing. Gave this thing some cool ladder bars. Tried to get the exhaust just like the real thing. A lot of detailing, a lot of work went into this one. That turned out really cool. I hope the owner of the real thing's happy with this one, because I'm super happy. And then we did another Crankenstein 55 Chevy Gasser, and this thing also turned out absolutely sweet. Even better than the first one that I did. Got some really cool M2 wheels on here. But I detailed out to look like the real car. Hand did the Crankenstein on the rear quarter panel and the 427 on the front fender. And then we got the white stripes on the roof. So that car turned out super cool. So I hope you guys are happy with these cars. I hope all you guys really dig this, because we're planning on doing some more cars for the guys at the Brew City Gassers. Don't forget to maybe head out to the Out of Sight Drags end of June. Otherwise, stick around for some more pictures of the cars. Until next time, get out, work on your own projects, get those hands dirty and greasy, stay cool, and we'll catch you cats on the next one. Thanks for watching.